Today we're going to work on the name game. I love the name game because it's a really great way to get our dogs just to, whatever they're paying attention to, that's not us, getting them to paying attention to us. We all have named our pets a certain number of nicknames too, in fact, probably, but we want a word that means to our dogs, hey, check in with us, look to us. Why this is great is because then we can then give them further instruction of what we want them to do. But also too, it's really good for the dogs here at the rescue to increase their adoptable skills, because regardless if people change their names after they're adopted, when they meet them, they'll usually call them by the name that they have here. And we want the dogs to automatically, when they hear that word, to connect with that potential adopter, because it's gonna help, build that bond immediately with them and, give that adopter that sense of, oh, you know what, they're paying attention to me. So it's great because it's a really great skill to have, but also hopefully will increase our dog's chances of getting adopted, and by that initial connection that they have with their potential adopters. So the steps are really pretty easy. You're going to say the dog's name in a very positive, happy way. You are not going to say it in a very negative way, because would you respond to your name in a scary, harsh tone? You'd be less inclined to. So you want to have that tone be something real high energy, happy, again, matching to your dog's temperament. If it is someone who's shyer, you might make sure that that tone is not really high up, but making sure that it's a very happy, positive sound. You also want to make sure that when you are saying it, you're only saying it once, and so their name doesn't turn into Rover, 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 Rover. You want to be doing it just once, and then them looking at you, marking it with a clicker, ideally, or a marker word, and offering them a treat. If they do not respond to your verbal Rover, if they are distracted, try not to repeat their name. Instead, make kissy noises, clap your hands, anything you can to kind of give them the hint to look towards you. Again, we're not using the leash to get their attention or anything like that. This is all on their own. This is their own choice to look at us. But then you practice, hey, Rover. They look at you, mark it, click treat. The more you can play with this all over the place is really helpful and a great foundation to the recall cue, because we often ask our dogs, we often cue them with their names first before we work on asking our dogs to come to us. So it's a really great foundation skill for any dog, regardless of where they're currently living, in a home or in a shelter or a rescue.